Hi, everybody, and welcome to our January 2016 Kickoff Team Call. And I want to wish everybody a Happy New Year. I hope that everyone had a wonderful holiday and that you are ready to really start this new year like gangbusters with your business, because Ellen and I are so excited in order to lead you guys to the next level in your business, and I hope that you are really ready to do the same. So I wanted to start off just kind of sharing my view of what I believe is really the key to taking that step that's going to really change your business so that you are really on your way to everything that you want it to be. As we all know, that the journey to success in any business is not a straight road, and that there's going to be, highs and lows. And as long as you are all about mindset, as long as your mind is set, that you are committed, that you are making this happen, then you will achieve your success, your goals. But in order to have your mindset to be that way, you really need to have a burning desire. Not just, yeah, it would be nice, or sure, I'd like for that to happen, but a real burning desire where just the thought of having your goals come true make you cry, like make you emotional, that you won't even consider the possibility of not having your goals come true, because you are in control of your life and what you make of it, and that you aren't going to let anything else happen other than what you want to accomplish and what you want this business to accomplish, help you accomplish in your life. So that really, to really accomplish any goal, even your fitness goals, you really need to have a burning desire, because as we all know, there are going to be times where we have every reason, or we could think of every reason, we can think of every excuse to not continue, to give up when it gets hard, when we start feeling discouraged, when we see everybody else around us, succeeding and we're going slower than they are. It's so easy to talk ourselves out of continuing to reach our goals. The only thing that's going to keep you there is that burning desire. So you really need to look deep within yourself and think, what is it that if you haven't already done this, look deep within yourself and have that conversation and think to yourself, what is it that I really want more than anything in the world? For myself, for my family, and that you want it so bad that it hurts, and that you will do anything to get. And that is your burning desire. So, that's really the first step into really making your dreams come true. I'm going to have to mute.
Well, for us, indoors there, without the space heaters,
everybody.
Probably low.
All right, and then let me just see. I don't see where Ellen is right now. Oh, there she is. Okay, Ellen, give me the thumbs up when you're okay over there.
Okay, I'm muted.
Oh, you are able to unmute yourself. Okay.
I just figured I'd keep it muted till I talk.
Okay.
You never know who's watching.
That's true. Okay, so I didn't know if you were there and you were hearing what I was saying. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I'm really glad that what we're doing is we're really excited about taking you to that next level, and we really need, we can't do it for you. We would love to be able to just grab your hand and drag you, but unfortunately that's not the way it works. We can't do that for you. You really need to want to do it for yourself. You need to have that burning desire and be willing to do the work and be willing to make the time and do the actions that it's going to take. Show up at these team calls. Make sure that you're checking the team page every single day to see what's going on in your business. These are the activities of real serious business people who are taking control of their business and making it happen. You know, you're not going to see a CEO of a business just say, oh, I'll check my business next week, or I'll check it in a few days. He's on top, or she's on top of that business and checks their business every single day, multiple times. So you're expected, if you're serious in this business and you really want to take your business to the next level, to make sure you're checking the team page every single day, at least once a day. And especially if you know that you're tagged in something, you want to make sure to see what's going on while you're being tagged. But you shouldn't even have to be tagged, because if you're serious, then you're going to just show up and check on your own. And then the other thing is checking your actual Coach Online office and seeing where your business is at, making sure, you know, looking at your volume, looking at your coaches, seeing if anybody's going to be going inactive. And also, whenever you get a new customer or a challenger, you want to make sure that that order is in your back office, not wait a week, because, you know, by that time it could be too late, where they could be with somebody else. You want to make sure that, you know, if you think someone is ordering from you, you don't just say, okay, they're ordering, and just say, hope that it happens. You know, first of all, you want to make sure that you're in control, you're on the phone with them, walking them through, or sending them a direct link, and then following up with them. You know, you really need to be on top of your business. And the other thing is, one second, the other thing is checking your coach breaking news. I'll pause and ask for anybody if they have anything they want to add or questions when I'm done. So you want to check your coach breaking news, because that's so important to stay on top of knowing what's going on in the business. It is so important. Otherwise, how are you supposed to know, you know, what the new promotions are, or, you know, the newest training, or the newest, you know, exciting products that you can talk about to your new challenges or your new customers or your prospects. So these are so important. And, you know, there might be contests that you might be eligible for that you don't know about. So you really need to make sure to stay on top of your Coach Online office and the Coach Breaking News, so you know what's going on. So these are just the basic things that really everyone who's serious about their business and in taking it to the next level and reaching your goals in 2016, if you haven't been doing it already, these need to be a no-brainer. You know, just every single day these get done. Now, does anybody have anything that you'd like to say or ask? Teresa, let me unmute you. Yes.
I just have a question about some of the leads that we get, like Success Club leads. I have a lot of trouble getting in touch with these people. I think out of all the leads that I've gotten, maybe 2 people have actually connected with me. And I'm just wondering, am I doing something wrong?
Well, you can.
How you do it.
You can share with me or with Ellen what you're doing, but I'll be happy to share with you what I do. And just so you know, you're most likely not doing anything wrong at all. Most of the time, they don't respond. Most of the time, it may take several efforts, several reaching out to them. You know, you can also reach out to them not only via email, but there sometimes is their phone number there where you can send them a text message or even call them. And so I've had that happen. You know, most times I don't hear back from them either. When I'm diligent and I do follow up again, you know, sometimes I'll send 2, maybe 3 emails, but when I do look to see if there's a phone number and I send a text message, many times I'll hear back from them that way. So there have been many times where, you know, I didn't hear back the first time. The second time I may hear back, even via email. And then when I send them a text message, most times, well, I shouldn't say most, a good portion of the times I will hear back from them. And they'll say, oh, I'm so sorry. I did get your email. I was just slammed or whatever. But, you know, sometimes it really does take several reaching out to them in order to get any kind of response.
Now, Bonnie, do you email through your Coach Online, or do you do email? Yeah,
I do it through my own personal. I mean, it's a business email account that I have, but that's where I do it, because I just find like I'm more, I feel more confident that I'll get my emails that way. I think that they're pretty good about, that it will come through the Coach Online office. I'm just more comfortable with it doing through my own.
I've been doing it both ways, and the last one I got was through the Success Club program, and I just did it. It was right before New Year's, and I just sent it through the online office, and she actually responded to me. We've been
good.
She got in touch with me on Facebook, but like I said, that's like my second one out of all this time.
Right. Well,
what I do is I usually will calendar it. So if you get into a habit, even if you do it like once every 2 or 3 weeks and do the same people, or write down when you last contacted them.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because Gmail shows me the dates and I can look through all my Gmail. So I'll just copy and paste their email from my back office and email them only through Gmail so I could keep track of it. Plus, I used to text. I haven't texted them much, but I've heard from other calls like this that it takes about 7 times sometimes where people respond. Okay. And it's true, because someone once, it was like 2 months later, I was ready to just say, forget it. It was like 3 or 4. And out of the blue, they responded and said, oh, yes, I have been getting your emails. I've been so busy. And so
that happened to me as well, where they'll respond out of the blue after I had emailed them like a month ago, and all of a sudden they'll say, oh, I'm sorry, I took so long to respond. But I actually had a free Beachbody customer, not a Shakeology leader, who didn't buy anything yet, just got a free membership, who just sent me a contact my coach. She clicked on contact my coach in my Coach Online office and sent an email that way. And it came through to because my Coach Online office is linked to my business account, my business email, that it came through there. And it said, please contact me. I'd like some help in determining what program I should use. I was like, oh, and it was the same day that she signed up for the free membership. So I was pretty happy about that. But it doesn't happen often. So, yeah, it does take several times of reaching out. And I hope everybody also knows about that. You can send bulk emails. You can send bulk e-cards from your Coach Online office, and those are awesome ways to contact all of your customers and your prospects as well. All right, so as I was saying, our goal, Ellen and I, our goal is to lead you all to the next level in your business, and what that involves is helping you duplicate the process of being your own leaders, of leading your own team. And part of that is, I find that a lot of coaches are limiting themselves and are not moving forward because of their own limiting beliefs about themselves, feeling like maybe they aren't leadership material yet, or they're just not ready, or they haven't been in it long enough, or they're just not comfortable doing certain things that leaders need to do. And what I would say to that is, you really need to push yourself past your comfort zone in order to become a leader. Nobody is a leader to start out. We all are uncomfortable at first. I was never comfortable leading one of these calls, but I pushed myself to do it. And the first time I was shaking and I was stuttering and I was nervous. And each time it got easier and easier, because I pushed myself to do it. Because I was not going to allow my fear or my discomfort to stop me from going where I want to be. And so all of you, we want to help you all to become leaders in your own right. And what that means is needing to push you. You're going to need to push yourself past your comfort zone and not allowing your fear or your discomfort to hold you back. Just do it anyway. Force yourself to do it anyway. And the big key to doing that and to becoming a leader is all here. If you think of yourself as a leader, you see yourself as a leader, and you picture other people viewing you as a leader, you will be a leader. It's all in your mindset. So that's my biggest piece of advice to all of you. It's really all mental. So as soon as you start shifting your mindset and thinking of yourself as a leader, then people will start viewing you as one. And then it'll just reinforce it, and it'll be a snowball effect, because you'll see other people are viewing you as a leader, and then you'll really feel like one, and you'll really believe it. So the saying, fake it till you make it, that's basically what this is you really have to. You have to really believe, have that true belief that you are a leader, and see yourself leading a team of coaches and see yourself in achieving the goals that you want, that deep why, that deep desire that you have, that burning desire, see yourself as your reality of having that. And so that's going to streamline me into my next suggestion, or I should say my next information, is that what we would like you to do is create a vision board or dream board that is going to help you, because it's so easy to, like I said, when we have negative thoughts or discouraging moments where someone said they were going to do something and then they didn't, or they say, that they don't like Beachbody, or they don't like Shakeology, or they don't, when you hear negative things, it's easy to get discouraged and to start thinking negative thoughts yourself. So the key to success is to not allow that to happen. And so every time you start feeling that way, we want you to have this vision board, this dream board right in front of you. And that's going to be a great tool to help you overcome anytime you start getting lazy or having those limiting beliefs or self-doubts. And so what we're going to do is have a contest, and everyone is going to need to create a vision board or a dream board this weekend, by the end of this weekend, I should say, anytime during the week or by Sunday night. And it needs to get posted on our team page, and then Ellen and I are going to judge, and whoever we feel has the best dream board is going to get a prize. And it's going to be a wear and share. We're going to get you some wear and share. Yeah. So that's our first contest for the year, a dream board contest. And
we'll post again. There was information that Bonnie posted once, and there's also like a way you can do it from a website, and tips on how to make a vision board. So if you don't want to use cardboard or a whole, I would suggest putting it somewhere in your room and not just printing out something small. You could copy and paste and bring up a picture to our Facebook team page, right, so we can all see it. Or you could just take a picture. If you do make one out of magazines that's, a big cardboard, just take a picture of it.
Yeah.
But we'll give you some suggestions and tips on how to make your vision board and what to include on your vision board.
But it'll be fun. Have fun with it. You can grab pictures from magazines or from online. You can print them out from the internet. But, anything that's going to reflect the life that you want, the life that you're creating for yourself, and that reflects your deep why and the vision that you have, that's going to really make your heart sing. All right, and so the other contest, I just wanted to remind my downline that I'm having a contest this month for the coach that gets to diamond rank first in my downline. My personally sponsored coaches and their personally sponsored coaches is going to get to go on the Success Club trip with me to the cruise to Jamaica. So
March. Give them the dates. March.
Yes, it's March 12th to the 17th. So yeah, I'll post all the info. Well, whoever makes it, believe me, you'll get all the information. But yeah, it's leaving Fort Lauderdale, and it's going to go to, it's all Beachbody on the cruise. It's the whole cruise is going to be Beachbody, Royal Caribbean, and it's going to go to Jamaica and a private island. And believe me, I was on last year's Success Club trip, and they just do it to the nines. It is just the most fabulous. You will be amazed. It's just mind-blowing at everything that you have when you go there. Okay, so the other thing I just wanted to mention is that Ellen and I are going to be sending out a coach questionnaire to all of you, because we want to help you get started strong. So this is going to be asking you about your goals, and we want you to really take your time and fill it out. And then we're going to schedule one-on-one calls with each of our coaches in our downline, and go over it all with you so that we can help you get started right and start scheduling one-on-one calls with each one of you each week. Now, Ellen and I were talking about creating a Google Calendar just for our team. We can also put on it not only our one-on-one call schedule, but our challenge group schedule and sneak peeks and all of that. So we're going to want to get everyone, if you have a Gmail account, send it to us. If you don't have a Gmail account, create one, because we want to add you to this Google Calendar that we're going to all share. And I think, I think that was everything I wanted to discuss.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. So as Bonnie was saying about moving the business to the next level in 2016 and feeling like you're the leader and being that leader, a great way is to organize. We all need help organizing, myself especially. So what I have researched in other areas, I shared with some of my Fall Classic, some of you that are on that thread, was a way that you can put all of your people, besides being in your back office, and it's like an automatic email where you can do your own, create your own emails, and it's called Streak. I shared it with some of you on Gmail. I like the Gmail because Google Docs and everything's on Gmail and it keeps a good count of everybody. But this Streak video that I found with one of the elite coaches I shared with some of you, I'm going to share it again on our team page because she's been doing it for about 3 or 4 months when she made the video. She wanted to test it out first. It's a little complicated at first when you watch it, but she really goes through it very carefully, and you could even freeze it and take a snapshot of what she's showing you if you want to get the ideas of actually how to set up your own system just like that. So it's a great system if you don't want to pay for anything. It's like a free automatic email system. There's also Aweber, which I know Bert knows about, which you do pay for, but it's a similar type of email system. And then there's Automatic CEO, which I feel I know Eternal Fit, and I don't know about Team Euphoria, but I know Team Eternal Fit uses it for a coach online, how they start their new coaches with, and they also do it for not just challenges, but for coaches. You can have, I believe, there's a lot of content on there. You're paying for it, but there's a 30-day free membership going on right now. So it shows you how to use it. It's improving your organization. It has a lot of it has videos and a lot of content, Beachbody content that you don't have to create your own emails. You could just put them into categories and it's created for you, and it'll just push out the emails to everyone. So it's a little bit different. It's not the free one and you're not creating it your own. I think there's a way to tweak it that you can make it your own. But if you don't have the time and you have a lot, you'll see how the business grows so fast. You will have a lot of customers this time next year if you're brand new. So it's great to start off now. What else? Oh, but the 30-day trial we have to look into, and I could find out, I guess, the link for that. I also want to, let's see. I just wanted to make sure I have a lot of stuff from our phone calls all over the place. All right. We're going to go over some dates now. I believe that was it. We talked about tagging. Okay, so I'm going to start from the beginning. This Saturday is our Super Saturday. Raise your hand if you're going to Super Saturday. I know that Teresa's coming with me. I know Marianne had something else going on. I know in Florida, a lot of you going. Awesome. Okay, so one of the goals is being at events, drinking your Shakeology, inviting, being a product of the product, and the next most important thing is really showing up, to the coach trainings like this, but in person, meeting people in person. You learn so much more. You're more engaged. You're showing how committed you are by making it a priority and being there. So if you cannot be at this one, you definitely want to schedule as many as they're only one every 3 months. It's not that often. So it's every quarter. The next one is April, I believe, Bon?
Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's hard right now when you first start out to even conceive about Summit, but just it's amazing. It's a game changer. It really is. Teresa's nodding her head. Yes, she has responsibility. She has 2 children. I mean, we all have a lot of responsibilities. I didn't go my first year. I had babies both under 2. And I understand it's a lot to even get your significant other to say, okay, you're going away without me. But you should have seen the people there with newborns and their husbands with them. It was just, once you go to one, you'll realize it's like an investment on your business. It's not just going there to party. It's you're learning so much. You see what the company has, how amazing the company is. The CEO, Carl Deichler, how approachable everyone is, the positivity in the air, and it's just amazing. So Super Saturday is a snippet of it. It's only like 3 hours of your day, and you get to meet people. You get to see, the video they produce, but it's better than just watching it at home.
I actually think that there was a study done, and it was determined that the coaches that go to Summit succeed a lot faster and further in their business than the coaches that don't. Now, that's not to say that you can't, but you are so much more likely to if you do wind up attending Summit. And also if you're making it a point to be at all of the live events that you have available to you.
Right. So that's the first thing on the month calendar is this Saturday, January 9th. Then January 11th is Monday. There's Coach Basics being led by Lori and Teresa. So please sign yourself up. If you have a coach that you're personally sponsoring, you want to definitely be signed up as well so you could touch base with them, have one-on-one calls with them, tag them in the posts. You're going to be like their mentor during it. It's not just going to be from Lori and Teresa. We're all in this together. They're leading it and heading it on, but it's your responsibility to keep track of your own coaches and to make sure that they're understanding it. If they have any questions, message them. Okay, then Emerald to Diamond, we will be doing, Bonnie and I, a coach training. So once we do the post in our Facebook page, be sure to tag yourself and let us know who will be joining for that. And again, you want to be engaged, ask a lot of questions, and just like you are with your challenge groups. That'll be on the 11th as well. Then we have I think we posted the first. Maybe Bonnie, did you post the event cover picture of the latte? Okay, that's January 18th. We created you'll see, we create these event pages to grab attention and to promote what's on sale right now, the promotion. So the 3-day refresh is also a challenge pack right now that people can get on promotion. And it's a great time right after the holidays. People might want to just lose that weight quick or kickstart a new program or lose the bloat. Going to another party. And so we decided to combine the cafe latte, which is coming out on the 11th, with the 3-day refresh, and we made Lose Your Fate with cafe latte, something like that. We created the teacher and me. I like the rhyming ones. So we created.
Ellen's the creator of the event names.
What?
I said Ellen's the creator of the event name.
I like rhyming ones. Yeah. So then we put it together for you to use the cover picture to start inviting. You could create your own event page, or you could use our event page, whichever is easier for you. And that's going to be on the 18th. We also were talking about having a free clean eating group start around the 18th. But we were going to ask for suggestions for anyone that wants to lead another clean eating group. We'll all do it together. But I know some of you have done clean eating groups. Some of you, I know Ronnie, I don't think she's on the call yet. She's leading one again now, but through email only, because the people that wanted to do the clean eating aren't Facebook people. So she's doing all the posts and doing a group email. So she might be someone that might want to work with someone else to do it. I don't want to speak for her because she's not on the call. But she definitely has resources. We have resources we can give you for clean eating.
It's actually a great opportunity for newer coaches to lead because it's very low pressure, and it's just going to be a lot of fun because there'll be a lot of people in the group because many people join the free groups, and this is a perfect time because everybody's going to want to get back on track for the new year. So we thought it would be a great idea to do as a team together. All of us do a team clean eating and then have a couple of the newer coaches lead it. I was actually thinking Les would be great at it also, but I don't think she's on. She was going out and she was going to try to make the call. I don't see her on it yet, but I will ask her as well. But yeah, and then, everyone's going to be active, but we'd like a couple of the newer coaches to lead it. So any volunteers, we're very open. We'd like to hear from you.
You could always message us too if you feel if you think about it. It's really just adding value to people, having them see you as a leader, and you're giving them value. You're giving them something that they are getting for free, and then they build trust in you and confidence in you, and they view you as someone that they can go to for questions and help. They might not be ready to purchase anything right now or be ready to work out, but they definitely want to, better themselves and start to have a healthier lifestyle. So it's an easy way of getting people to view you that way, friends, family, and then it just leads from there, and it builds up your own self-confidence also. And it is no set challenge guide. You create your own, but we also have ones we've done in the past, 5-day, 7-day. You can make it 2 weeks. It really depends on what you feel like you can handle, But it's better to do it with a partner too if you don't think you could post that much.
Yeah, Sage just volunteered. Maybe her and Les will do it as well. I mean, we can have 4 people leading it. Doesn't, it's something where we're going to have probably a pretty big group, because if everyone's inviting to it, all the coaches on our team, then we'll probably have a lot of people, which is a lot of fun. So,
and it gets people active. People that have never been in groups, and they start to really meet people, and then they realize it is a great way to keep them accountable. So,
exactly.
okay. So that's the 18th. Then we have what?
The sneak peek. We moved.
Oh yes, the 11th. I
Yes.
have too many papers here. The sneak peek we moved from today to next week because we haven't all been inviting. We only had like a short notice to really start inviting. We set up the event page. We wanted to have this team call and just give you an extra week to start thinking about who you think might be interested. It's definitely challengers, definitely people that have had transformations for sure, because if they're already on Shakeology, it's a no-brainer. It's just like they could start out as a discount buyer, which most of us did start out as, and also people that are already in the fitness industry or are already trying to better themselves, or personal trainers, coaches that are life coaches. They're already trying to help people, nurses, and it's almost like just an extension of what they're already doing and an extension of their business. So they see it as like a side thing that helps them have more information to give people, more about nutrition, or keeps them more accountable. And it's just idea. It's a no obligation type of thing. It's 4 days. They just listen to or watch videos, and they see. It's a 4-day group. They can ask questions and get information.
Also, discount buyers. So if you have any discount buyer coaches that are not involved in the business, it's a great way to get them involved, because once they hear about all of the great ways that they can earn money and earn trips and get all the training and be in such a great team and all of that, then they may convert from a discount buyer to a business builder. Plus, anybody that who could use the extra money, or who hates their job, or who wants to be a stay-at-home mom, anybody or a stay-at-home mom who isn't working, maybe would like some extra money while they're at home. So really, it could be for so many people. It's just a great way to just get people who you don't think you didn't know would even be interested. So just post it on your page, promote it on your like page, and start private messaging people and sending out invites from the event page as well. But we have a whole week now, so really get to that, because that's going to be a great way for you to get new coaches on your team.
Okay. And then we were going to do another, 21 Day that we have right now going on, the New Year, New You group, is a multi-program now. But because that's going to be ending on the 25th, and it's also on promotion again this month, we wanted to promote it again for the 25th, January 25th. And again, we thought of a catchy one. We'll change it from New Year to New You to increase your esteem in 2016. So, Lori loves these. So something like that. We were going to increase your esteem in 2016. And of course, I'll make up a cover picture for the event and start promoting it. People that are already in it can do a second round or a third round, or they might be switching over. Bonnie's going to tell you about some interesting things on demand that there's going to be some specials on with Sean T. So it's multi-program. And I believe that brings us to almost the end of the month. So that's the whole, the calendar.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm trying to see if there's anything else I'm missing. You got to see this chicken scratch.
I think that was it, Elle.
we had such a busy call, a crazy day today.
That was everything. So this month, we have a lot of exciting challenge packs going on. And Beachbody specifically did this to get us started really with a lot of success. We have, of course, the Master's Hammer and Chisel is still on sale for $160. Then we have both the 21 Day Fix and 21 Day Fix Extreme on sale for $140, which, as we all know, is the most widely selling challenge pack of all, because everyone who wants to lose weight and get fit, it's like the perfect way to get started. And then the kickstart of the 21 Day Fix and Extreme is on sale with the 3-day refresh. And then we have the 3-day refresh challenge pack on sale. So they gave us every opportunity to really blow January out of the water. And what's even more exciting is that if we get Success Club 5 in January, we earn a special telephone call with Jen Sincero, who's the author of You Are a Badass. She is totally awesome, and I want to be on that call badly. So I think she's totally cool, and she's got such a great way. Yes, that book is like one of my all-time favorites. So that's great. Success Club 5. Yeah. And in the month of January, Success Club points are being doubled for trip dollars for the Success Club trip in 2017. You're going to get double the trip points. So normally, if you make Success Club 5, you're getting $50 put into your account, towards your trip. So for every additional, if you make Success Club 5, it's like getting it will be getting $100. So you're going to be getting double the dollars for every point that you make above Success Club 5. So it's just, another really great reason to make as many Success Club points as possible during the month of January so that you can put them double towards your Success Club trip next year. So January really has a lot of potential and a lot of great reasons to totally, blow it out of the water. And then did anybody see the surge last night? Anybody? No? Boo! I was in Walmart and it was getting close to the call, and ask Bert, that's when I posted my thing about road rage today. In the shopping market, I posted this post about, does anyone ever get road rage in the shopping market, in the grocery store? Because I was like trying to get out of there by 8 o'clock and it wasn't happening. Everybody was slow. So I wound up listening. I let Bert take over and I was just listening on my phone. I wasn't missing a minute of it because I wanted to hear what Carl Deichler had to say. And I was just paying attention to it on my phone the whole way home while I was driving. And these are the types of things that you want to pay attention to because it was really exciting. They talked about a lot of really cool stuff and announced a lot of really exciting announcements, and I'm going to share them with you now. But of course, this is another reason why if you do miss something, that it's important to go onto the Coach Breaking News on your online office and find out what you missed. So you're lucky to have me to share it all with you. Okay, so for every customer or coach who has been getting Shakeology for consecutive months, for 12 months, is going to now be getting a special commemorative Shakeology cup and a golden scoop. And it's going to come like in a gift, like a special gift box, and you're going to be now considered a 365er. That's your new title. You're a 365er. And I think that's so cool because they're really recognizing everybody who is a loyal Shakeology drinker. So and they're going to do it throughout the whole year. So let's say you've been doing it for 12 months already. I believe February is going to be the first shipment that everyone who's been on it for 12 months is going to get their cup. And then for anybody who is like, let's say in their 10th month or, their 9th month, once they make 12 months during the course of this year, then the following month they will receive that commemorative Shakeology cup and golden scoop. So I think that's so cool. And then another thing is Carl Deichler did say something about size, that they're not going to be announcing it last night, that it's going to be announced later on this month. But he said something, he gave a little tease. He talked about that there's going to be some sort of a partnership and an announcement regarding size. So I don't know what it is yet, but just stay tuned because there's going to be something later this month. But what Ellen was referring to is that this is exciting, towards the end of January, they're going to start making available on Beachbody On Demand. They're going to digitally unlock 3 fitness programs just on Beachbody On Demand for people who want to purchase the unlocking of it so that they can access it on Beachbody On Demand for 50% of the price that it would normally cost them to purchase the program. So rather than getting the DVDs for full price, they'll have the opportunity to pay half off the normal price for the program and be able to access it on their library, on their Beachbody On Demand. So it's only for club members, obviously, who have Beachbody On Demand, and that's going to be happening for Body Beast, for T25, and for Size. So that's pretty exciting to start talking to people about that. And then the other thing...
Ron, did they say the date?
They just said towards the end of January. Didn't say the exact date. But we all do know that as of January 11th, Cafe Latte is going to be available, which is pretty exciting. And then also, they also announced during the surge that they're going to start marketing convenient packs of Hydrate and Energize, because many people want those supplements when they go to work out in the gym, and you're supposed to take them just like 15 minutes before your workout. So this way, they're going to have individual serving packets of each of those supplements in a box that they can just take with them, or it'll come in a box so they can just grab the packet with them, and it's going to come in a 10-pack, 10 for each of them, 10 Hydrate and 10 Energize. So that's going to be really nice for people who go work out outside of the house and do want to take them. So these are all so exciting new announcements, new products and new challenges, new recognition with the 365ers. This is just going to be such an exciting year that I really hope that everyone takes away from this call the excitement and the possibilities that you can really create with your business. And Ellen and I are here, and we're willing to do everything to help you all to get to that next level. And like I said, it's going to come down to your belief and your desire. Your belief that you can achieve that you can make that happen, and your desire, your burning desire to make it happen. So the events coming up that I really hope that every single one of you is going to attend, because it's so important, is this coming weekend, as you all know, is the Super Saturday. So anybody who is not registered for this event needs to register. And if you don't have an event that's near you, contact me or Ellen and we'll help you find the closest one. It is worth it. It really is. Every time you attend one of these events, it's going to bring you closer to where you want to be in your business. So if you have that burning desire, you will make it a point to be at these events. Then the other thing is, the Success Club trip registration is in just a few days. It's on the 19th for the general registration. So I'm telling you right now, if you want to be on the Success Club trip to the Dominican Republic, they announced it on the surge last night, and we'll post it on our team page. It is going to be amazing, an all-inclusive resort, again, like they did last year in Cancun. And when I tell you, I did not reach into my wallet once the entire time I was there. Not for food, not for drinks, all 24 hours. I mean, constantly there was food, drinks available like you wouldn't believe. Besides that, I mean, it's a gorgeous resort. We saw pictures of it, absolutely beautiful. And you're going to have all of your Beachbody favorite mentors there. You'll have all of the celebrity trainers, Carl Deichler, workshops, your team. I really want us all to be there together as a team. So it's going to get sold out so quickly that they're having 2 phases of this trip so that they can have double the amount of coaches go. So we're going to post on the page which trip we're going to go on, which dates. And then on the 19th, everyone who wants to go on this trip needs to make yourself available, because as soon as registration opens, mark my words, it's going to get sold out in just a number of hours. So if you want to be on that trip, you need to be available and be trying constantly until you get through online to register. And it does take I think it's a $300 non-refundable deposit. So you can think of it as a business expense. You can write it off on your taxes, but then you can earn the whole rest of the trip for free throughout the whole year just by making Success Club 5 every month. So that is just the most exciting. I cannot wait for that registration because there's no way in hell I'm not going. Also,
it's April 2017. Both trips, right? It's April, like
yes.
the end of April.
Yes.
And I already looked up. I think Easter's April 16th, so it's after Easter.
Oh, okay.
So I was thinking, because if I'm teaching still, I have to look at this.
Okay, so the only other thing I wanted to mention is Summit. Anybody who is going to Summit, we're going to post on our page, and I just want to know who's going because we're going to start ordering team shirts for all of the people who are going to Summit, all the coaches on our team that will be there. So we're going to just need to have a count. And anybody who isn't currently registered, you can put your name on the wait list. You never know because crazier things have happened. So if your name's not on the wait list and you're not registered, definitely put your name on the wait list. But I really hope to see most of you there. And but we'll just need to have a count so we know how many coach team shirts to order. Okay, so now Ellen has a little story for us.
Being the elementary school teacher, it shouldn't take too long. It's a picture book. Okay, so what do you do with an idea? I had to read it to you because I read it last year. I read it again this year. I'm like, this is so appropriate for us, and it was just something I wanted to share with you all. I'll try and do it pretty quickly. I know it's getting late. Okay. One day I had an idea. Where did it come from? Why is it here? I wondered, what do you do with an idea? I don't know if you can see on my. Okay. At first, I didn't think much of it. It seemed kind of strange and fragile. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just walked away from it. I acted like it didn't belong to me. But it followed me. Okay. I worried what others would think. What would people say about my idea? I kept it to myself. I hid it away and didn't talk about it. I tried to act like everything was the same as it was before my idea showed up. It's hard to get this. But there was something magical about my idea. I had to admit, I felt better and happier when it was around. Mm-hmm. It's hard to get this. There you go. It wanted food. It wanted to play. Actually, it wanted a lot of attention. You see it? Mm-hmm. It grew bigger, and we became friends. I showed it to other people, even though I was afraid of what they would say. I was afraid that if people saw it, they would laugh at it. I was afraid that they would think it was silly, and many of them did. They said it was no good. They said it was too weird. They said it was a waste of time and that it would never become anything. And at first, I believed them. I actually thought about giving up on my idea. I almost listened to them. But then I realized, what do they really know? This is my idea, I thought. No one knows it like I do, and it's okay if it's different and weird and maybe a little crazy. I decided to protect it, to care for it. I fed it good food, I worked with it, I played with it, but most of all, I gave it my attention. My idea grew and grew, and so did my love for it.
Aww.
I built a new house, one with an open roof, where it could look up at the stars, a place where it could be safe to dream. I like being with my idea. It made me feel more alive, like I could do anything. It encouraged me to think big, and then to think bigger. It shared its secrets with me. It showed me how to walk on my hands because, it said, it is good to have the ability to see things differently. I couldn't imagine my life without it. Then one day something amazing happened. My idea changed right before my very eyes. It spread its wings, took flight, and burst into the sky. Let's see. I don't know how to describe it, but it went from being here to being everywhere. It wasn't just a part of me anymore. It was now a part of everything. And then I realized what you do with an idea, you change the world. I believe that's the last of it. I just wanted to read that to you because it made me, a lot of it just hit home with this business and with your personal development and how you just sometimes could just shove things under the rug because people are telling you it's never going to work, it's not for you, or what are you, crazy, you know, and just so many aspects just from starting out as a challenger and transforming. It's just the whole idea of this business that kind of brought it to home. So I wanted to share it with you because it made me think of all of you.
Oh,
hope you enjoyed it.
Oh, yes, I love it.
I love the book.
It definitely has some of this business.
Yeah, it's good for children too. What do you do with an idea?
Well, it's so true. I mean, so many people have doubts because they're like, am I crazy for thinking that I can do this? And you know, you're not. As long as you believe it, then you're not crazy at all. You can totally make it happen. So that's awesome.
You can change the world.
Yes. So I'm going to unmute everybody and see if anybody has anything that you'd like to share. Anybody? Anyone have anything you'd like to say or ask or add?
Bonnie.
What is that?
Yes. I don't know, but I'm going to have to mute everybody again. People who have something they want to say. All right. All right, so I know Teresa had something, so I'm going to unmute Teresa. Hey, Teresa.
The online that you were talking about, the half price for like body. Yeah. Is there any challenge pack for that, or it's just?
No, I think it's just the program.
Okay.
But you can look. There's an FAQ about it on in the Coach Breaking News.
I have to go back there. I
Yeah.
have not.
There's a whole bunch, you know, from the surge last night. It'll say surge, you know, and then it'll have information about each thing that I just bulleted pointed. But yeah, I think it's just the program on demand. Anybody else? Just raise your hand. Lori? Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that I did sign up for the 30-day free trial with Automatic CEO. And I spent a couple of days going through. They have like a series of 10 short training videos. And it was easy for me to upload my contacts into the system. And I've been experimenting with it. And so far I like it. I really like that there's all this great content, you know, that you can use for emails, and everything is just done for you. Professional looking landing pages, which I've seen other coaches post, and I was very attracted to it. So if anybody wants to ask me about it, and we can, you know, just send me a message and I'll share with you so far what I've learned. There are some glitches in the system, but their customer support is unbelievable. There's a person that you could text or, you know, Facebook message any time of the day, and they're super responsive. So far I'm enjoying it, but I still haven't had to pay for it yet. So we'll see how that goes.
Awesome. Thanks for sharing, Lori. Yeah, it really does offer a lot. And the autoresponder is really nice. It sends.
And, you know, so people have definitely unsubscribed, but they do that also in the Beachbody system when you send out e-cards. And I was a regular user of the e-cards and the email system through Beachbody. And you get the same, you know, do not contact. It's the same thing. So that's just normal. And I don't take that personally.
Yeah.
But, they have like the beginning of the month or the end of last month, they had all of the January challenge pack specials already in an email. So it's not as slick as, say, an e-card might look, but this looks more personal because it is an email and it's text and things are highlighted and your links are already in there. So it's a little bit different. And so we'll see. I'm hoping for that magic button,
But the benefit of this opposed to sending an e-card is because then you can schedule them to get the future.
You can put,
emails.
depending on the type of contact,
Right.
you can put them into an autoresponder where they do get a series of pre-scheduled and pre-written emails. If it's I did kind of a mass class to some of my older customers that I hadn't, Teresa, you were talking about what do you do with these customers? So I selected, it's been a while since we've, touched base or like what they call it, the reconnect with your customers. So that's just to kind of remind them of the value of having a coach and some of the values and some of the different things that Beachbody offers. For some of the customers, the leads that I got that never really went anywhere. So they have a ton of different options depending on the relationship. So you can target like somebody might be interested in coaching and send them a series of autoresponders about the coaching opportunity.
Right.
So it's fun. I'm enjoying it so far.
Great. Thanks for sharing. Does anybody have anything else that they want to share? Okay.
Wait,
Alicia?
I think Alicia has something.
Yeah. Alicia, did you want to say something?
Yes, I wanted to know, are they giving out samples for us to try the new flavor?
Oh, for cafe latte?
Yeah, I mean, I'm such a chocoholic. I don't know if I want to switch.
No, you'd have to order. You'd have to order some. But I know that there's a new box. I think it's cafe latte and I want to say maybe chocolate.
I think it's chocolate, vanilla, and cafe latte.
Yes.
And they're calling it the barista or something like that.
Oh, okay.
Some people like to add coffee into their vanilla or coffee into their chocolate or actually even mix the two.
Right.
So it kind of, if you're a nice coffee person, oh, baby.
So you can get the packet of, the box of packets of the mixed ones and then use them as samples to give out to prospects and just use it as a business expense.
That's a good idea. And the other thing is about Summit, it is already sold out, and I know about the waiting list type thing. But even if I was putting it on my radar for 2017, from what I understand, everybody signs up while you're there for the following year. So I'm afraid
you can even sign up here, when you're at home during that weekend. As soon as it goes on sale, those tickets, then anybody can sign up.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah.
And I think, isn't it, if you win the Success Starters, I believe you still could get a ticket, even if it's sold out, right, Bob? Or not? Like if you're
not if it's
brand new? I thought the Success Starters, if you get the first 3 months, you still are guaranteed a free ticket.
Out, you still have to get a spot.
They actually, for the Success Starters, they sold it out. So then they allotted a certain amount of people. So obviously they do their numbers to estimate how many people, but I think there's a cutoff to like the end of February. And then if you achieve it after February, then it will be for the
following one.
Okay.
Yeah. So what month are you in, Alicia?
What do you mean, what month?
When did you start?
This is our first month.
Yeah, this is my first month, right?
So if you make Success Club 5 in your first 3 consecutive months of being a coach, then you'll be eligible for this, a free ticket to Summit, the Success Club promotion.
2017.
Right.
The date is February, right? Kristen was saying.
I mean, we'll have to look it up, but I remember seeing that they announced it, and it may have been last night on the Surge that they said something about it, but I know I saw something where they had like a hard cutoff as to.
We'll have to find out, because I know that they were asking anybody who is not going to be able to go but already got tickets that they would give back some of their money if they returned it. So they might have gotten some back that they can use towards Success Starter. So we can find out. There definitely are options.
Okay,
and
thank you.
possibilities. Yeah. Okay, does anybody else have anything?
I have just one more thing.
Yeah.
We're moving the sneak peek now from today to the 12th.
The 11th.
In my head, I was thinking that, we were going to do the sneak peek for the 4 days, and then Lori and I was going to start on Monday with the Coach Basics, thinking that if anybody liked the sneak peek and became a coach, then we could throw them right into the Coach Basics.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we should wait an extra week and do the sneak peek first and then start the coach? I mean, I didn't say anything to Lori yet because I didn't realize we were going to start
We
it.
can also do, like, for the new coaches now, we can start like midweek and do like a prep week, because I'm following Lou and he's doing that now. So
Yeah, that's a good idea.
homework, and just to make sure that they do some of the activity before the training starts.
Right.
So
Like the videos.
there's a whole list of things.
Yeah.
So we can do like a prep week. We could start on the 11th or the 14th, and then start the actual on the 18th. And that's kind of,
That
that's a
sounds
good
good.
plan, Lisa.
Okay.
I like that idea.
We're going to talk tomorrow more. Lori and I have a call at noon tomorrow. But
Okay, great.
that's great.
Well, you guys
Okay,
decide
awesome.
whatever whatever floats your boat, whatever you're comfortable with, then just, post it on the team page.
Great. Good point.
All
Excellent.
right, everybody. Well, this was a great call. Thank you all for showing up, because the faces that I see here tell me that you guys are serious. And, what the saying is in this business, you want to work with the willing. So the ones that I see showing up are the ones that I'm much more willing to spend my time on. So I hope that everyone else is going to be watching the recording, because that'll show seriousness as well. But it is important to show up at the event. So kudos to all of you who made it tonight.
Thank you.
Let's
everyone.
take off.
Thank
Great
you.
year.
Great seeing you all.
Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.